Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of you. To start with, thanking the ASU Arab Student Union for honoring our family and the Amer Act that fall upon our 25 years of family injustice. The Amer Act came upon to make sure our family injustice does not occur to any other families. Basically, I am just overwhelmed of thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the years of pain and suffering that got me and my family to have this bill to make sure no child, no parent go through what we went through. What drove me and my husband this far, when you believe that God given you a gift to cherish a child, to hold, to care for, to love, to protect. When you have your child been taken away from you for unjustly, you need to do whatever it can to fight. Especially when you have your children being abused in foster home, when they spoke no English whatsoever, when they asked, "Mama, why I'm here?" I was prevented speaking to them in Arabic, the only language they knew. This is Muhammad Ali. This is Muhammad Ali. He was taken 2 weeks short of his 3rd birthday. He's asking, why is he taken? Why did he get abused? He cried. No one listened. I cried. No one listened. So here, all this bruises and the abuse that they endured at the hand of a foster care system with the supervision of the Department of Social Service. I was accused of killing my son, Samir, who did not have a scratch on him, let alone these. 12 years later, we got to see our kids after our wives were terminated. The reasons why? Because I did not admit I killed my son, even though I was acquitted by a jury. There was no evidence of a crime other than a medical examiner classifying it homicide. I was pregnant with my 4th child. The state stated that upon my acquittal, I should get my kids back. When I got acquitted, instead of getting my kids back, the state and the child guardian ad litem got so angry we were threatened that we will never get our kids back or placed in any relatives. With all of what we've gone through and our children been through, we felt something needs to be done. I had to exhume my son Samir after bearing him for 17 years to make sure that our children can get on with them lives. When the exhumation took place and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserved him to state what God had witnessed, it was just done. With his cries, he told her sisters, "Mama is innocent." desert me so you could be free. Instead of my kids coming close and accept the fact they went away like for years. Then alhamdulillah, the certificate got amended. The death certificate of my son was classified to state it was an accidental, thinking that would wake up my kids. Again, whenever they want to come closer, the people who raised them, they are racist to the point of not letting them, they made them believe God had saved them from being taken away from us, to the point of because they were born into this Muslim home and that God had saved them to take into a Christian home. I sat down and I said to my husband, how many other Muhammad Ali and Sarah and Zainab's gonna be out there? How many children are they gonna cry without being hurt? How many other parents they're gonna go through with this? This is something that's not right. I sat down and I started writing things down. What happened to us was wrong with the laws. And the Amer Act came in with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and help to the point of bringing it into a light to prevent our injustice from happening to another families. And alhamdulillah, our representatives, Peladori district, we presented to him, and it took us like 5 years, 5 long years to have it passed into law. Alhamdulillah, on December the 14th of 2010, Jennifer Granholm signed the bill into a law to prevent our family injustice from occurring to others. It's like right now, if there's a child is taken from a Muslim home, or a Jewish, or Christians, or even an atheist, this law protects all faith. A child has a right, the child has a voice, that the child has a right to stay with their own familiar surrounding. And the Amer Act, it would protect that child's best interest to never be abused physically, mentally, emotionally, be lost forever as it did to my kids. And this is all of it because of I had to turn my back for 1 second for an accidental that something it could happen to anybody. To lose my whole family, to live in fear. But alhamdulillah, with the bill, all rights are protected to prevent our family injustice from occurring to others. It's been 25 years, but it is still raw and real in my heart. It's an ongoing nightmare. But what given me relief, not only our family injustice stopped with us, with Rehab Amer, with Muhammad Ali, Zuhair and Zainab, with my 5th child, Hussein, who I gave birth to him after everything was over. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected him from being taken away. I was told to get on with my life, thinking that you can choose one child over the other. I mean, your children is taken away from you for no reason. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took one child from me. I have no say about it. Allah can give you, He can give you and He can take you. We have no right to cause or inflict pain and to take your child away from you and say, get on with your life. I just hope, inshallah, that no parent or child would go through what we went through. And I know for a fact that the Amer bill and the awareness that it's right now out there for all to know that they have rights and they can fight for it. And then your faith, your love would make it through, would make your voices be heard to the point Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would make it prevail to all to know. No one has a right to tear your heart out.